Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me out there? Okay, here's a test. Hey man, can you hear me? Looks like Connor's in the chat, just testing if you can hear me. Test 1, 2. Okay, great. Haven't dialed Ryan in yet. And if you could, Stubbly, remind me to hit the record button. I haven't done that yet, but I just want to hit the record once we start. So it's a nice clean start for the match and not this kind of pre-stuff. Thank you. All right, you see the screen okay? And the little Discord window in the bottom right? That will soon be a video chat between me and Ryan. Okay, great. Bitrate's good. If I do this, I would expect some type of echo. So I just want to test that for a moment. Or a lag, as it appears to bear out a lag. Okay, good. So I'll keep my Twitch window on mute. Looks like we have some more viewers. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's doubly verify that I was fine. I haven't dialed in Ryan yet, so I'll do that momentarily and would like feedback to make sure that you guys are hearing both of us okay. Hey, can you hear me? Yep. Yeah. Although, let's see, the chat hears us. Can you guys hear both of us now? Yeah, test 1, 2, 3. Jared's here also. He wasn't just talking, but well, I'm gonna let him vamp for a little bit, Stubbly, and let us know if you hear. Yeah, I can hear you, Ryan. All right, let's see here. All right, sounds like he can't, so let me play with some things. Multi-output. Did I want that? Multi-output. How about now? Any difference? Connor, can you hear? Still no Ryan. Let's see. What about now? Can you guys hear me? I'm still talking. Yes to Jared. I wonder. Discord. Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me try something else. Browser source window capture. Let me try this. Built-in microphone. Desktop audio. Add source. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. Nope. Anything, Connor? You probably still hear me, but no Ryan. All right, let me try this.
Oh, I can hear you now. You hear me, but I don't hear Jared either. Paul, my understanding is Adam's going to play light side first, is what I heard. a safe bet, Paul. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adam is going to stick with WAP. Jared, I can't hear you. So I'll do play-by-play as Jared tries to figure out the audio issue. So it looks like Adam won WAP, not a big surprise there, and Brad is going to play IE. So that should be an interesting matchup. Nice to see something outside of ISB and the top 3 light side decks. It's a good change of pace. Brad's going to start Arrest Order, Shield, and Decree over mob points. And Adam's going with Jedi Business, Take the Long Way, and Walkling. So not a real surprise there. Brad's going to go fish out a General Veers. Adam will take Tanaka and Camino, which tells me that he probably open-handed Amidala. Brad's indoor shield pools. He'll take Thrawn and Ozzel. Kind of should see how aggressive Brad will go on the ground turn 1, assuming that WAP's not going to come after him on Tatooine. Or space for that matter, maybe on turn 1. And goes for a docking bay. Executor docking bay. Didn't see him grab yet with any of those. Oh, I couldn't hear you kind of. You broke up a little bit. Anyone in the chat? Jared? So Brad's going to put Thrawn down the Mos Espa. So it looks like he is going a little more aggressive, going for the fast flip occupation setup as soon as possible. With the idea that Adam's probably not going to come after him right away. Oh, no, never mind. He shoves Thrawn up and he gets devastated full immunity. So that'll help fend off any possible space that Adam might have in his opening hand. And he'll draw up. Adam's going to grab Dark Time. That seems like a good idea to me. If he wants to be able to cancel things later on, he'll want to get rid of that. How are you doing, Jared? Your audio is still a little bit choppy to me, but I don't know if anyone else can hear you. Apparently I'm also choppy. Hmm. I Do I sound any different now? I'm just trying to close the pins and maybe make my internet a little bit faster. So Adam drops Amidala, Maka, and Dorn. Moves everyone in the hallway. And we'll probably just draw a few cards, and then we'll see Brad go set up his flip.
How about now? Any difference, guys? Yeah, you're still choppy to me. Can hear Jared well now? Okay, how about Ryan? So now you can't hear Ryan, but you can hear me fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep trying to troubleshoot it, but I don't want to not commentate at all either, so the guys get lost. So Ryan's choppy, but you guys are hearing him. So yeah, so Adam's lining up to go into the throne room. Let me see here if I can pull Ryan in. But you guys are hearing me totally fine. So now I'm thinking that makes me think it's probably a Discord thing. How about now, guys? Can you hear Ryan better? Ryan, go ahead and talk. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is better. You sound better to me than you have before. How about now? Wayne, can you hear both of us?
I don't think anyone hears me though.
Just Jared. Wow.
Not just Jared.
Oh, just for Ryan. Okay, all right, Wayne. We're both going to talk now, so.
Yeah, Jared just doesn't have copy of the game on the Discord. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. How about now? Any difference, guys? All right, looks like Brad's going for the flip. Or he already flipped, I'm sorry.
Let me try to drop off and I'll try to dial it back in.
Okay. Yeah, let's try that. But Wayne, you can hear me fine? Okay. All right. Well, this is interesting. Again, I apologize, everybody. I thought this would be a little smoother, but this is my fault. Yeah, so Adam plays rescue. Battle order. In my experiences, and I'm curious on Paul's experience here too, I feel like IE can shield bust pretty quickly, so it has to be really careful with when it uses them. Okay. Yeah, still a little raspy.
Any difference?
No, it still seems like you're, yeah, it still seems like you're a little raspy coming through, but I'm not sure what it could be. Yeah, so Adam plays tunnel vision. Grab a card. He's looking for. I can hear you. You're still choppy though. Am I choppy to you?
Yeah, still choppy. Yeah, still sounds bad. It still sounds choppy to me. I can hear you, it's just still choppy. I'm just trying to see if I can change anything on my end.
Can you guys hear me now? Okay. Yeah, I think this should be better. Okay. All right, cool. All right, well, I know what I did there. Now the problem has been trying to get Ryan and I both in, and both in clearly. But we have an attack here, or battle. The react came
Brad tried to react, but Adam had the Nestlor to cancel it, and that was grabbed. We got it overwhelmed for Battle Destiny, 15-14. Adam's going to have to lose one of the two since Kit Fista's only immune less than 5. This is not great because he's not going to be able to flip him back here with only a force left. But he loses mace. Guessing he probably has another mace. So Adam's only looking at 2 damage coming back his way next turn with the occupation and the drain of the system. Uses his last force to move into the throne room, which will flip. Uses Dorme to activate a force, which would be really big, because then he can cancel Dark's Destinies, assuming Justice doesn't come out. Gets another force with Dorme. So Brad will take a peek, try to replenish a key card into his hand that he can then fight back at Adam with. So Brad finds uses battle deployment to play a combat vehicle. This could get ugly if he starts pulling out the walkers against Fisto. So Tempest Scout 5, which then boosts the power of Blizzard Scout 1. Then here comes Min for 5 more power. Adam uses Kit Fisto's text to draw the top card of his reserve deck, perhaps to find some type of answer or counter for what Brad's about to do here. So this is a lot of power, so he's going to cancel it. So it looks like Adam, worst case scenario, taking 6 overflow here. Not even, probably be less. He draws a 5, which is huge. So now maybe 1 overflow. Well, Barrett's just going to draw and reduce, so never mind. That's going to get a little worse. Draws a 3. Take him down to 7, so now he's going to have to, it looks like 4 overflow. Hey Ryan, are you there? So Brad is just going to lose Elsic, whereas Adam has 11 damage here. And I know Adam's made a joke sometimes about peeling pretty crazy amounts in WAP to maintain his position. I know he has that ongoing joke about peeling a bunch when he's got Qui-Gon out in order to try to get a counter beat in. So he's maybe he's either thinking about what 4 he's going to lose and from where, or if he's really debating about peeling all of it, which I don't know what the plan for that would be then. Because obviously he's just trying to flip Brad back, but that's going to be really tough. He's got these walkers that can both go passengers, move away. He's got force for reacts. So there goes 4. Now the key point of if he's going to lose Kit or just peel 7 more. Oh wow, he's going all the way down to the 11. So Adam must have some plan in mind. He did run a Henemph. Bravo fighter, Ahsoka, another queen, projection, which would be helpful in this matchup. Adam forces through damage with his objective, which will get reduced down to 1. Life force now is 22 plus 9, so Adam's at 31, and Brad is at 27 and 6 at 33. So he's actually down 2 at board state. You know, Brad has got battle order satisfied. He's got occupation scheduled for 2 next turn. He's got a couple small drains. So, I mean, I guess the best thing for Adam here would be is just if he has a couple dudes he can drop to those 2 other sites, flip him, and then he's only staring at 3 damage then instead of, you know, a couple more. Losing his 1 starship is, or I'm not positive how many more starships he's running, to try to get like a landing claw out, try to get that battle order, which will play a huge part late game. So he puts a lightsaber on Kit. I'm guessing he's going to run him away to Mos Espa with the 2 land speed. or not, or he's going to try to hit Blizzard Scout 1 with Tup. Definitely got to fear trample. Yeah, here's the trample. Alright, so he's got another ship. He's going to be able to cancel Destiny, but he does have the Claw. The Claw. So you get that bad order, which will enable him to get some more pings through. Pings meaning drains of 1 at these interior, the palace sites. Adam draws a few cards to replenish his hand. He did find the free ride combo, which is big. I'll save him 2. Brad is not able to grab it. So he knows where that is, and he can track that around with Kit Fisto. And draw it again if need be. If Paul's saying that it's a toss-up, that's a good sign for Adam. Yeah, it's not just 1 damage going 2 light sides. That's huge. The Nestler combo for all the reacts. It's Brad's turn. He still flips, so he's gonna. Yeah, he finds his other grabber. Which presumably now he's gonna save that for the free ride combo, especially knowing that I don't be able to track it around. Here comes a 5th Tatooine site. So Brad's playing this version. I remember I saw this. I think Joe Olson played this one of the majors last year in the top 8 with the 2 deserts to break it up. Break up all the sites so that light sites characters can't just dance around Tatooine and keep flipping them back. So here comes more power with Blizzard 2 and Veers. That's 2 Destiny. Again, so it'll work towards Adam's favor. He will be able to cancel these with his objective if they're over 3. So Kit swings at Min, and he draws a mace. And they're tracking us, so that's a hit. And he won't be able to satisfy attrition. Hey guys, I'm going to test something, so if you lose me, let me know. Can you guys still hear me talking? Alright, so we got a hit with the Jedi lightsaber. Okay, good. Thanks, Bill. And we got a mess, so that'll goes through, eliminate 5 power. Now this could get interesting if Brad actually wants to draw low here. A couple threes. Or twos even. He draws a 5. That's going to get canceled. So this is really interesting. Adam's calling back into this, it appears. And a 4 that gets canceled. Wow. Adam draws a 1 in General Kenobi. So that'll hurt. You're looking at 6 damage. Brad gets to retrieve with Enforcement. Top's forfeit is 4. He's a 3-4 guy. Shame that his armor doesn't come into play for trample, but so now Adam, I don't know if he can peel another 6. I'm not sure if he has enough characters to throw out Tatooine to flip him back. But if he's able to do that, yeah, so again, Adam's thinking here. He's got to keep in mind, too, obviously, it's match play. He just doesn't want to lose his first. If he is going to lose, has to keep it close, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I can hear you, Ryan, but I guess you're still kind of like muffled. But I wonder if other people can hear you in the chat. Maybe clear.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah. Talk just a little bit more. I think Bill might have heard you, but it might have been the same problem as before.
Bill, is that me that you heard me?
All right. They sound like a death trooper. Okay. All right. Sorry, Ryan. We'll have to troubleshoot again in between. It sounds like it might be the same issue. All right. Thanks for trying. Okay. All right. So Adam detaches the Royal Starship. He's going to be able to push through some damage here, but looks like he's at 21 life force in hand versus 30 from Brad. Now he grabs a rescue. I don't know if I like that. I feel like one of the ways that Brad might be able to lose is if he, or at least if he loses a lot of diff, is if he doesn't get any occupation damage through. That would really go a long way. So Brad loses off the top the landing claw canceller, the get combo, so that's big. I'm betting that Adam's probably holding a sense for that exact card, but that's a big out. Now still Adam's control phase. Again, I'm just not sure he's going to have enough characters and life force to drop a few dudes and flip him back. But if he had one, he could just stick at the desert, or even Moss Espa, one at the docking bay, Moss Espa docking bay, then move Fisto to regroup with the weaker guy. But that means 2 dudes for 10 force. You know, he might have like a Rex. I apologize, I've been following super closely things that have been coming off the top in the lost pile because of these audio difficulties that I've been having. Yeah, exactly. Good point, Bill. 3 force with the get through. There's no try to sense that kick combo. Yeah, that's an interesting point, Paul. I feel like that's my problem every time I've tried out IE. I feel like I often get low on cards in hand and run out of answers. But obviously you playing IE as much as you have and had as much success, you kind of know that balance of keeping the hand full, keeping your sights all safe, making sure the damage gets through. So he puts Mace to the Moss Espa. I'm not sure if he's... Yeah. I can't imagine he would land the ship and leave that open to a beat. Unless he's got, maybe he's got a barrier in hand to try to bail it out. But, you know, with the vehicles... not being susceptible to barrier, that I think would be a super high risky play. Or that, okay, I see what maybe Paul's saying. Maybe land the ship and then move. No, you can't do that because Fisto can't reach the desert, reach. The ship would have to be by itself. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I'm not sure how many occupations Brad has if he's planning to get another one out. You know, I've seen some IEs with 4, some run 2. So the document transit, interesting. Let me just draw. So looks like he's scheduling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the objective. So he's putting the pressure on 7 versus 2. So Brad's got to respond. Brad has 27 force, including his hand. Adam's at 19, so this is not super out of hand. Oh, where my Discord went? Okay. So Brad at Zen's control phase, look for trample. Takes it into hand. It's nice having the Jedi there for Adam that are not really at risk, or not at all at risk to getting trampled. A couple drains of 1 come through. So here comes Tempest Scat 3 to Moss Espo with Mace. Uses Kit's text, draw a card. Here comes Blizzard 4 with no Goldenrod and Tarkin. I mean, I often feel like I regret Goldenrod, been pulling it in a lot of matchups, but yeah, here that might have made a big difference, that 2 force, especially since it's turn 5 already, he's only pulled 2 shields. I'm not sure what exactly what other 2 he might need. Maybe a weapons display for a barrier or something, but now he's staring at. Yeah, and then by using Kit, he punted the option to be able to cancel 2 destinies. Comes a 4, which will get canceled. And then a 2 with Yularen, but he's going to redraw it into a 1. It's interesting. And then Tarkin's going to redraw that. I guess he's really trying to find a 3 would be the perfect spot, highest, but not cancelable. I know that's getting canceled, so. Adam draws a 1. He has the Jedi left for it. Into a 3. And now Brad's going to get another retrieval up in the diff. One at the end of this turn, so Brad's probably has 1 force to play with if he wants to keep Blizzard 4 alive, which I imagine will be the case. I wonder if he'll move. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tempest Scat 5 could reach, but 3 can't react. So he could move 3. Now then he wouldn't have enough force. He loses Mace. He's got 3 more to peel. Yeah. Good call, Paul. You could just document transit. Blizzard Scout 1 and Blizzard 2. So Adam pushes through some damage. And now both players have 5 cards in hand, 9 versus 15 life force. So it's a margin of 6 right now. This could end up single digits if it's played right, but it might be tough for. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be a close game. Adam checks his reserves, 1 card, using Jedi Business. Yeah, I think that's what Adam has to be cautious of. Is Brad has 3 different types of retrieve cards, or 3 different ways. With enforcement with battle, or firepower if he deploys and doesn't battle, and obviously the objective, retrieve some troopers. So if he wants to keep the diff low, or just in general keep it close, he's got to be wary of those retrieval routes. Oh yeah. Yeah, good call, Bill, with the landing claw blocking that. So 2. Adam still has the walkling option. Which he's only going to have so many opportunities and turns, and force is getting really scarce. Looks like Adam's thinking what he's going to do with this turn. Good job, Dan. Subscribe to Tier 1, 15 months, 7 months straight. Great job. So Adam plays Free Icon Combat, reveal a card, cycle it. Both of Brad's grabbers are used. He also has Kid if he really needs to find it, I suppose. But doesn't seem like an occupation's coming out again. Adam's still thinking here. So, just a quick reminder. So Adam got the 3 seed. He was one of the 2 at-larges for the year. Really consistent results every month. Really like in that 93, 10-2. Even had a 11-1 month that he didn't qualify in. And Brad qualified in July with the 10-2 month. Obviously very steady results as well throughout the course of the season. And obviously Adam has played a lot of WAP this year. It's been his bread and butter. He's had a lot of success with it against some really good players and against some presumably tough matchups as well. So here comes Anakin. And he picks a fight with Tempest Gap 5, which doesn't draw because it is Barrack and an ability 1 on the actual combat vehicle. There's a trample, so this is an interesting move. This is with the 1. But yeah, so the 3, even if you had a force, can only move to reactive force or endor sight. We'll just get 1, requires a force. So, interesting play here. He's going to force the 3 damage, the Barrack's gone. Yeah, Paul, that's a good point. That might have honestly been the reason he played the trample. Well, not. Yeah, now he still would have been able to piece it all together. Docking Bay transits Kit Fisto by the other Docking Bay. Now it looks like Brad is queued up. A couple trains of 1. Adam has threatening a drain of 2, 1, 1, and a ping from the objective, but I'm sure that Brad will answer at either Anakin's site or Kit Fisto's site. Our late game situation here, Adam's got 10 cards down, 3 in hand, about to lose 2 more. So he'll have 11 total to work with. Brad's going to be at 20 total. And I'm not sure if he had another trooper in the lost pile before, but now he's got Barrack to retrieve with the objective. So here comes Goldenrod. Yeah, and then Brad's going to deploy, and there is 6 to the courtyard, so that's interesting. Threaten to drain a 2. And he's got DS615 on. His 7 forfeit adds 2 to power, so that's a decent force, and I'm going to have a hard time cutting through that. So Brad's going to get back Barrack. The objective, he's got 14 cards face down. Finds his Ascension gun, so you can pick the top 2 cards. Pretty sure this card, not that it really matters here, but doesn't actually shuffle. It just peeks and takes 1. That can be good to set up a high destiny. rest of the turn. So Adam's got 7 to work with. He's going to push through at least 3 damage. I'm going to guess that Brad's going to really try to lose them all from hand. Unless there's some things he views as quite critical. Yeah, so he loses Barrack off the top, maybe knowing he can, at the very least, retrieve him again. Once he gets flipped back, but that doesn't look likely. And then he loses Shuttle from Use Pile, so another use force. He must really like the 5 cards he has in hand. I don't know, if Adam can get this in single digits, I think he might feel pretty good, all considered. Giving this matchup has to favor IE somewhat, in the grand scheme of things. This is game 1, Dan. Adam's taking his time here during his control phase. And yeah, and that's interesting. So Brad tossed like occupation from hand. I guess just figuring it's just going to get celebration. Again, he's still got Walkling there, so I wonder what his plan there is. Alright, so he's got Plo Koon, Courtyard. Make him fully immune. Which is good because he has no immunity as is, despite being a Jedi. Dorman activates a force, now he's got nothing in his reserve deck. Transits Kit away, and Anakin's stuck there, and this is going to be interesting because I don't know how he's going to get another force back. Draws a 4, misses on trample again, but he puts the card back. Maybe that's Brad's thinking with losing a couple cards from reserve, is that a lot of cards in his hand he can cycle back. So I won't return if Amidala at another location. So he can activate on Brad's turn as well, in order to have a card to, or a force to cancel a destiny if need be. So Brad's turn, he activates. Adam triggers Dorme. Brad takes a peek during his control phase. Adam attaches with the landing claw. Here come a couple drains of 1. There's a solo from top of reserve. There's a wolf for some more power. He only adds 1, I think, to combat vehicles. Yeah. And here comes, ooh, alright, so he's dropping some more ability. And Adam only has 1 force to cancel, so he's got to So they're basically even in terms of forfeit and adding to the destiny. So however this, even meaning Adam won't take overflow unless Brad draws a higher destiny, higher battle destiny. So Adam uses, I believe this is a once per game. Yeah, so he must have open-handed it. So as I was troubleshooting the audio issues, didn't realize that. So peeks the top two cards, yeah, hopefully, or I imagine he's setting up a higher destiny, but he just can't peel here. I mean, even if he draws a 5, it's a 3 peel. Draws a 5, and Brad draws into the cancels. So he draws a 5, it's a 3, but he might, 4 becomes a 5. So maybe he kills Yularen. But now Brad's going to get another retrieval. So yeah, this is the tricky. IE is really strong in late game. Yeah, so Adam just loses Anakin. Alright, so he uses Jedi Mind Trick. So if he does keep fighting, he could still pay to retreat with Enforcement, but then he's going to lose Blizzard 4. But he cancels the battle, so presumably I guess he wants to be able to retrieve with the objective. Is kicking Plo Koon off of that site is a huge value add. I mean, he can drain for 2, but this way he can retrieve. Maybe it's like a net 1. And he also, then he can spread out too, so now he doesn't have to worry about losing Blizzard 4. He blocks that drain. He detaches with the landing claw. He's going to force through some damage here. The objective and a couple drains again. Wearing down Brad a little bit more. So this really looks like it's going to be single digits as long as Adam doesn't allow for a handful more retrieval options. Brad verifies his reserve. Looks like all considered again here. We're looking at 8 for Adam versus 12 for Brad. Brad's got at least 3 damage queued up, maybe more, if Adam runs away with Kephisto on Tatooine to the desert. That would require 2 force because of the objective. I don't know if he's going to reinforce the courtyard then, or just hope that he can not take any overflow by virtue of canceling Destiny or having Destiny's kind of equal out, although Plu Koon is only 5 forfeit. So he transits him away, so he blocks this one. Got 3 coming back his way. Adam's draw phase. Now Adam uses his block lane to get a force back. Brad drains for 1, Lanical attaches. Brad activated everything, so there's nothing to take into hand from reserve deck using his objective. Looks like he's not playing to battle. Or maybe he is, but not anticipating a battle destiny to go through, put it that way. Place Jedi Mind Trick after Vader comes down at the courtyard. This might be ugly because obviously now Adam does not have a Hujix with 0 cards in hand. Brad uses the 2 force to get the battle through, just relying on soul power here, so this is interesting. I wonder if Adam's suiciding himself here. To lose the force to make it immune, he can't possibly peel 7. Brad gets the retrieval in with enforcement. Yeah, I think that might be what he's going for. Taco Bell. But he just loses Plu. But now, that's not good because not. Yeah. Alright, so if you're Brad, you probably. I wonder if you move Enforcer in to just block that, or is that just looking for trouble? That could be transit, so it blocks or it reinforces Blizzard Scout 1. Gets the retrieval, so Blizzard 4 is going to go out of play. Yeah, so yeah, my bad guys. That Plu Hat gets the forfeit +2 as well. And the immunity attrition, that's pretty neat. That's really neat. So yeah, so no overflow there. Blizzard 4 goes away. Alright, so it's Adam's turn. He's got 4 left. Brad's got 12, including 1 in hand. He's going to get 3 damage through here. 1, 2, 3. So Brad will be at 9. And it's gotta be. I wonder if Adam's just going to draw up because then he's staring at. Could he extend another turn if he runs away? Or if he runs to Tempest Scout 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can get another turn in. The only risk then would be if Brad's got like a character or vehicle in hand and forces some action there at the desert heart and gets another retrieval in with enforcement. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with some type of used interrupt bill. Well, he's gonna lose. Is the lost pile tiebreak? Is that that's an aggregate? Yeah, obviously, right. So you add them all up in both events. Yeah, so it's a command was card in Brad's hand. Yeah, so that's the net of the lost piles when you add up both games as the tiebreaker. Alright, so drain 2 at the courtyard. Sio Bibble, they're tracking us, both from hand. Adam attaches Lightning Claw. And now Adam's down to 1 final card versus Brad's 9. Yeah, so I imagine Enforcer moves in to block the 1. Yeah. And he retrieves a trooper. Yeah, it's going to be 8, so super tight. Game 2 will obviously be very consequential then. Alright, so 8 is going to be the diff. from reserve. Alright, and then Adam draws up. So the diff is 8. Alright, so Brad says let's do the other game. 5-minute break. Alright. Yes, alright, so 5-minute break, so I'm going to run the restroom real quick. I'm going to end the stream, and then I'll jump back in, and hopefully we can troubleshoot so we can get Ryan on. Alright, thanks everyone for